Breaking updates coming in at the moment, and in fact this is the information that we are bringing to our viewers. There was a meeting held after the Supreme Court's interim order, and in fact sources are indicating that Eknath Shinde met with these rebel MLAs right after the order. Queries were raised if they will continue in Guwahati till the 12th of July, and sources are indicating that they have decided they're not going back today or tomorrow, but there's a possibility of them leaving Guwahati by this week. Let's go across to Turmoil for more on this. Turmoil, very significant that they could leave Guwahati by the end of this week. Clearly, there's over a fortnight for that particular hearing to take place. And now it seems that with the Supreme Court directing for their security, these MLAs could be leaving later this week.
Well, absolutely. We have to understand these rebel MLAs had raised a very serious concern about the safety, security of their belongings, their property, the well-being of their family members, their friends and folks out there in Maharashtra. After there had been a series of attacks on their properties, what the Eknath Shinde camp of Shiv Sena had been alleging as vendetta on part of Uddhav Thakur Shiv Sena, high-handedness on their part. Today, the Supreme Court, first of all, has found the petition admissible. Second of all, has also passed an interim order clearly suggesting they have time till July 12 to file their response to the Speaker. At the same time, has clearly given instruction to the state government of Maharashtra to ensure that their security is not being compromised. Why? Because Maharashtra still has a government and law and order is a state subject. So today, after the Supreme Court interim order, yes, the rebel MLAs had a meeting with Eknath Shinde where the issue was also raised that how long will they be staying here? Because today or tomorrow, eventually they have to go back to Maharashtra, even for a floor test of the Deputy Speaker. They have to go back to the Temple of Democracy, which is the Assembly. It can't be in the hotel. So in that, it was discussed as whether it can happen today or tomorrow. Eknath Shinde, sources are to be believed, are now waiting for a meeting with the legal counsel, a video conference meeting which is expected to happen in the evening where there would be deliberation. But Eknath Shinde, sources are to be believed, had given this confidence that if not today or tomorrow, only after this interim order is being served to all the respondents and most importantly the state government of Maharashtra, and actions are being taken effectively on the ground to ensure their security will not be compromised. In all likeliness, they would leave Guwahati. But the ambiguity stays. Will they stay in Guwahati, or even if they leave Guwahati, will they straight away go to Maharashtra or to any other state? It's something still unclear. Possibly there could be some clarity by the end of the day, after the meeting happens with the over video conference with the legal counsel.
All right, stay with us. Tamal, stay with us. Radhika Shivani also continue to be with us, but there's some more breaking news coming in another moment. The former Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Devendra Fadnavis, has called for a high-level meeting of top BJP leaders at his residence, and the BJP is to decide the next course of action. So very important meeting there taking place within the BJP camp as well. Radhika is with us for more on this. Radhika, what is it that the BJP leaders are strategizing at the moment?
Series of meetings have been taking place over the last few days of top BJP leaders. Now, of course, Chandrakant Patil is also one of the leaders who will be part of the meeting, and several other top BJP leaders we hear will also be part of the meeting. But, over the last few days, BJP had been doing a wait-and-watch strategy. Although there had been meetings, they've been keeping mum about what their next course of action is. Obviously, they don't want a repeat of what happened 2.5 years back, where they jumped the gun and took the oath, and finally Devendra Fadnavis had to resign. So this time, of course, they are keeping a watch. They're looking at, obviously, the Supreme Court has obviously given some sort of an interim relief as far as these rebel MLAs are concerned, in terms of the fact that they have time to file their responses. So that comes as an advantage, not just to the rebel MLAs.
बोबड्या ज्या शिव्या द्यायच्या असेल द्याव्या. माझ्या आईला, मला, माझ्या मुलाला, माझ्या पत्नीला जेलमध्ये टाकण्याचा किती प्रयत्न केला तरी संजय राऊतला 15 साल वसई प्रोजेक्ट आणि DHFL घोटाळ्याचा हिशोब द्यावा लागणार. संजय राउत ने मुझे किरीट सोमाया को जितनी गालियां देनी है दे. मेरी पत्नी को, 90 साल की मां को, मेरे बेटे को, मुझे जेल में डालने के जितने प्रयास करने वो करे, लेकिन हिसाब तो देना पड़ेगा. वो 15 साल का घोटाला हो, वो वसई की जमीन का घोटाला हो, DHFL का हो, HDIL का हो, PMC बैंक का हो, हिसाब तो लेके रहूंगा.
All right, so very strong words have been used by a member of parliament of the BJP, Kirit Somaiya, in fact, alleging that Sanjay Raut will have to give hisab for actions and alleging a series of scams there as well. Let's take this across to Shivani. Shivani, it seems that as the days go by, it is becoming more acrimonious and personal, the nature of the allegations and counter allegations that are being seen coming in, whether it's from the side of the Shiv Sena or whether it is the side of the BJP. Hisab to dena hoga, says Kirit Somaiya about Sanjay Raut. Shivani.
Well, definitely, yeah, but when Madhav, we are present at the moment in Guwahati where the Shiv Sainiks are going to carry forward their protest, and as you can see, the entire venue has been filled with different posters and, of different leaders. But of course, we see not a single, not a single politician or not a single top leader of Shiv Sena party, but only Thakres on the posters. And this is also one of the significant reasons why, there has constantly been aggression and, dissatisfaction within the MLAs. But now, as a reply that has come from, Kirit Somaiya, he was the same person who had raised several, claims that there is a corruption that is going on within the party of Shiv Sena. It is Sanjay Raut who is making misleading statements. We also saw that how Sanjay Raut was the one who had raised several allegations against Kirit Somaiya and Kirit Somaiya's wife and his son Nil Somaiya as well. So there were several political statements those were made, and that